Today we are going to make some bacon wrapped pork tenderloin. So we have a rub that we're going to put on our tenderloin, and I'm doubling my recipe here because I have two tenderloins here. But I do have on my recipe card for one-time recipe or a double recipe. So I've got my brown sugar, half a cup for a double recipe, 2 tablespoons of paprika, and I also have some garlic spice. You can use garlic powder. I just really like this Johnny's garlic spice that you can get at Costco. So I have 2 teaspoons of that, and I just have some onion, dried onion flakes. You can use an onion powder if you want. I have 2 tablespoons of that. And this is going to be the rub that we're going to use. So I'm just going to mix this together, and we're going to chop up our tenderloins. And you want to chop them at about a 1.5 to 2 inch chunks. So these are individual servings that you're going to have. So we're going to cut these up, and we're going to get our rub all around there. I've got a bit of a fatty piece right there. And we're going to wrap these with bacon and get everything on them together. So let me just get my stuff mixed up here and get all these cut up and ready to go. And I'll show you how we're going to assemble all this. All right, so I'm just packing my rub on my pork. Actually, I have lots. You probably don't even need to double the recipe for this, but I'm just packing the rub around my pork. Get all those flavors in there. And then we're going to take a piece of bacon, and we're going to wrap our bacon around that. And we're going to put them into a 9x13 pan. And we're going to put these in the oven, and these are going to be baked at about 400 degrees it takes about 40 to 45 minutes. So I greased my pan just so that it'll be easier to clean afterwards, because we are going to also put a bunch of barbecue sauce on this before we put them in the oven. So let me just get these wrapped up, and I'll show you what they look like just before we're going to put them in the oven, with barbecue sauce slathered all over them as well. All right, to get your favorite barbecue sauce, I'm just using Sweet Baby Ray's, and we're just gonna slather this all over our bacon wrapped pork tenderloins, and then we're gonna get these in the oven. All right. So double check to make sure it's already cooked all the way through, because you don't want your pork necessarily to be too pink in there. So this was in, I think, for 45 minutes. Every oven's going to be a little bit different. 40 to 45 minutes. Serve it with your rice, side with some applesauce. It's always nice with pork, and some vegetables, and you've got dinner. There's the recipe.